Good Friday morning, everybody. It's September 12th. I'm Kaylee Nix, and this is your FreightWaves Morning Minute. President Trump has nominated railroad industry consultant Richard Kloster to serve an initial 5-year term as a member of the Surface Transportation Board. He's also renominated current member Michelle Scholtz. The nominations will go to the Senate for confirmation, but no timeline is known for final decisions. These nominations are critically important as the board is set to consider the proposed $85 billion acquisition of Norfolk Southern by Union Pacific. This deal, if approved, would create the first transcontinental railroad in the nation. Container rates from Asia to the United States got another bump this week ahead of a holiday in China and a reconfiguring of vessel schedules by ocean liners. The FreightWaves Baltic Index showed Asia to U.S. West Coast rates increasing 25%, up to about $2,100 per 40-foot equivalent unit. Asia to East Coast were up 20%. Freightos said that this increase still puts prices at about a third of their levels a year ago, but that they may hold for now on some bump in demand. Freightos has also said, though, that overall container demand into the U.S. remains in a downward trend, with increases in canceled services and blanked sailings. And part of that waning demand comes from the U.S. retailers themselves. The National Retail Federation is anticipating a drop in demand coming from reciprocal tariffs and sectoral tariffs that are impacting a wider scope of products. Every month for the rest of 2025 is being forecast at a decline, with December traffic projected to slide at 20.1% for the slowest import month since March of 2023. The NRF also added that volumes will be weakened by the earlier peak shipping season seen this year and the front loading that retailers did at the end of 2024 ahead of a strike by East Coast dock workers. Coming up today on FreightWaves TV, we've got What the Truck Live at noon with Malcolm Harris. If you missed that, you can find it replayed on Sirius XM channel 146 this evening from 5 to 6 p.m. If you missed any of our cross-border logistics summit from this Wednesday, go on over to our YouTube channel, just youtube.com/FreightWaves. Get caught up on all that we had to talk about when it came to what's going on in the cross-border world. And go on over to live.freightwaves.com. Get your tickets for the Future of Freight Festival. We're still wanting that last-minute deal. Get them before it's too late. That's it for your Morning Minute. We'll be back next week with more news. Have a great weekend.